Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm here with Usama. Welcome back to Bits. This is part one of our latest series, How to Prevent, Detect, and Recover from Incidents. So Usama, there's a concept that CrossRealms has adopted called T-1, T0, and T+1. Can you explain these for our audience?
Hello, everyone. While we were recording the last phishing episode, I realized that everyone talks about preventing a phishing attack or a cyber attack, but not really talking about what happens during and after. For the next 3 episodes, we're going to be talking about T-1, how to prevent an attack, T0, how to detect an attack, and at T+1, what do we do during and after the attack?
For this episode, we're dealing with T-1, prevention. So, what are some things that organizations can do to help prevent an attack?
If you were to read all the debriefings that organizations conducted post a cyber attack, you can find 3 things to look out for. Number 1 is patch, patch, patch. You have to patch everything you have. And if you can't patch it, you have to figure out how to isolate the devices or systems until you're able to patch them. And these are called compensating controls. 2, run a vulnerability scan on your internal network continuously, because that way you can detect if there's a new vulnerability that you missed and or if there are new systems that you've added to the network or were added to the network and you just didn't realize they were there. Number 3, begin conducting tabletop exercises around cyber attacks, because at the time of an attack, if you haven't practiced before, no one is going to know what to do or who's in command.
That makes a lot of sense. But what about backups?
Well, that's a very important subject. And in here, we have to talk about something called dwell time, which is the amount of time a cyber criminal remains in your environment before they are detected. And during that time, they use it to locate, compromise, and destroy backups to ensure their victim pays the ransom.
Okay. And I have one last question. What about VPN?
Well, VPN seems to be quite a favorite attack tactic or a vector for cyber criminals these days for 2 reasons. Number 1, it goes undetected the longest because admins don't have the time to monitor or audit these logs constantly. And 2, most organizations configure the VPN to have unfettered access. Once you're in anywhere and everywhere, which is a terrible mistake.
Thanks so much, Usama, and thanks to those watching. I hope you found this helpful. Stay tuned for our next episode, which is T0, detecting.